Whoops. Hold on, everybody. I just realized we got a minor mistake. I have my speaker still on. Let me go turn that off to avoid an echo. Okay, everyone, welcome. Welcome to the weekend preview. This is the quick pre-stream. It's not going to be very long, only a few short minutes here. I apologize that obviously this stream is so late. As I said earlier today, things have been keeping me incredibly busy here in Washington, and I have not yet been able to settle into my normal routine schedule. So for those of you who are worried, don't worry. I want to assure you that, that streaming this late is not going to be commonplace at all. Streaming this late is the exception, because all of my furniture arrived earlier today, and that kept me busy and threw me off from doing a normal streaming schedule. So in this very video, this stream, I will explain how the rest of this week is going to work and explain my schedule so that you know, gee, what is Phil playing this week? What times will he be streaming, etc. All that's going to be answered in this video, okay? So, there you have it. This is the very first time I'm using this webcam here from Washington, besides a week ago when I tried to do it on my laptop and it failed miserably. The frame rate was terrible because my laptop is so slow, it couldn't really handle the streaming at all. Couldn't handle the encoding of the video from this webcam. So you're going to see my new setup today, and I wonder what you guys are going to think. It is, new thing, no more brown couch. Right now I'm actually going to be sitting on the spare piece of the sectional sofa that we had delivered earlier today, the piece that I could not fit in the living room. It's going to be my seating for about the next month or so, and then after about a month, we're going to convert over because my love seat is going to arrive, and my love seat is really what I'm going to be having for gaming sessions here in my office, okay? So I'm very much looking forward to that, to that actually arriving, but in the meantime, at least I have something nice and cozy to sit on. And you're going to see here that unlike, back in Connecticut, that I have a big empty wall here that I can use for all kinds of different stuff. It's a great filming location. I could use it as a green screen. I actually do own a green screen, but it's a really crappy one. I need to get a good one that I can have stand up, has its own stand or whatever. And I can have that behind me during different things, the weekend preview and other stuff if I want to, jump into stuff. And I think it could be a really big asset for me and my content. But I don't have it yet. That's something I'm looking to get soon. But yeah, it's cool to finally have a ideal filming location. Back in Connecticut, it was always film in front of the bar, film on the couch. Here, it's like there's a formal area, a formal filming wall that I can use for stuff, which I like. And that's how I'm going to be filming the weekend preview today. And a lot of people will be like, "Oh, it looks so different. I missed the brown couch." Well, things change. So here we are. Over 2 weeks after my move, and we're finally settling in. So this is going to be a weird one, guys. This is going to be a very weird one, because this week is very weird. We've got no real new releases. We do have an episodic game that's getting its final installment. We've got all the stuff that I didn't play while I was busy with this move that I will be playing, okay? So all the stuff I didn't play is going to be, basically my content for this week. So, take that as you will. Some people will probably say, well, these games are old and I don't want to see them. Well, nothing I can do about that. We all knew that this move was impending and that it was coming. And I want to say thank you to those of you who did watch my content when I was away. Thank you to those who, didn't give up and you're back to watch the streams. Even though the timing is a little skewed and off, these streams are going to be consistent. I will have at least one major gaming stream every day this week. And then hopefully by next week, things will be back to 100%. And I'll be doing, full-time streaming in 2 sessions just like I used to. Okay? So, I don't want to go too long here. I'll probably go another minute or so till around 8:30 p.m. my time, which is 3 minutes from now. Not even less than 3 minutes from now. And then we'll get started with the weekend preview. Okay? Alrighty, so thanks for being here, guys, even though it's so late. Again, this is out of the ordinary. This will not be this late typically. Only this week in particular because everything was thrown off earlier today due to my furniture being delivered. But quite honestly, after that, I mean, tomorrow we've got the car being delivered. And Tuesday we've got, we're going to actually try to hang out with Carol Ann, OJ's girlfriend, a little bit. Because she's in Seattle. And then after that, the rest of this week is going to be pretty much no interruptions, business as usual. And I'm hoping that I can actually get back into a consistent streaming schedule, all right? And I hope you guys will watch, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm really not expecting that much, because this week in particular, most of the games I'm playing are games that have been out already, and they haven't been, like, highly regarded as great games. So I understand if views may be slow or low, you know, these first few days, but I hope that you guys will check out the content eventually anyway. The last thing that I want to say before we get started with the weekend preview is that, unfortunately, I lost about 100 subs, 100 subscribers here on Twitch during the 2.5 weeks where I wasn't streaming. And I'm not surprised. These were people who basically, you know, were becoming paid subscribers of mine because I was constantly streaming. And when I stopped streaming, they didn't renew. So it's nothing that I didn't expect, but it would be nice to be able to get those subscribers back now that I'm going to be consistently streaming again. I mean, at one point we were only about 10 away from 250 when we could get the improved emotes. And better ones and more of them for you guys. And now, unfortunately, we dropped down to, this morning when I checked, it was about 160. So that's 90, almost 80 to 90 subs that dropped out of the program because I wasn't streaming for 2 weeks. It would be great to get everyone to jump back in if you didn't renew just because you haven't been thinking about my streams. Please do. And if you've never been a subscriber, it is $5 a month. That money, half of it goes to me, directly supports my efforts to continue doing daily live streams and gameplay on YouTube and Twitch TV. Okay? But obviously you get stuff out of it too, including access to subscriber-only mode chat, use of these special emotes here in this channel and all other channels, and exclusive priority access in giveaways that I'll be doing in the future. Okay? Alright. So that's it. Let's get started with the weekend preview, everyone. Sound good? Alright, good.